Welcome out here to Pleasant Grove. I am Jack Paul. This is my partner,
Brigham Ray.
and we are here for a good one. It is the Pleasant Grove Vikings versus the American Fork Cavemen. Sorry, excuse me.
And this is a rematch of the 6A state championship game from last year where AF took it, and PG's looking for revenge tonight.
Yeah, definitely. Last year, a little bit of a sore spot for Pleasant Grove fans in the name of basketball. Ended up taking 2 out of 3 against the Cavemen, but the one that counted the most, they lost. So we'll see if they can get it here.
And both teams losing most of their starters, only returning 1 starter from each year. So it's looking to be a really even matchup tonight.
Yeah, for sure. And Pleasant Grove coming off 2 tough losses, 2 in overtime, 1 to Riverton and another one to Bingham. What do you see? What does Pleasant Grove need to do here to bounce back?
Is what they need to do. So they've been playing really crappy on the fast break. Well, maybe crappy isn't the word, but very poorly on the fast break. They need to convert and finish with the ball when they have it, and with the opportunities they have.
Yep, for sure. Well, we're about a minute underway from tip-off, so stay tuned in, and it'll be a good one. Thanks for tuning in.
Had like a girlfriend.
Welcome back out here. We're just about to get tipped off here in Valhalla here in Pleasant Grove, Utah. Man, I'm excited for this one. It's a revenge game here for
It's
Pleasant
looking
Grove.
So good.
The crowd's hyped. This is the most hyped I've ever seen it this year.
Almost a packed house. Well, it is actually a packed house here in Valhalla.
Oh yeah.
Thanks for tuning in, and here's tip-off.
Vikings lose the tip to the Cavemen, and we're underway. Vikings start out in a man-to-man. AF drives in, trying to get in. Jordan Ross kicks it out for three, and it's no good. And we have a jump ball, and possession arrow goes to
Pleasant Grove.
Yep, you're right, Pleasant Grove. Jordan Ross will take the inbound, bring it up to the left side of the court. Isaac Vaha in the post on Toby Schmidt. Kale driving in, falling away, kicks back out. Kale in the corner for three, no good, but rebound by Daniel Minton, but it is stolen. But look, Isaac Vaha going in, and he is fouled.
Fouled hard.
Fouled by number 2, Ike Rudder of AF, and early free throws for the Vikings.
That was a little crazy turn of events there.
Yeah,
ball stolen away from Daniel Minton.
Isaac Vaha gets it right back, draws the foul. The first one is no good. Isaac Vaha gets the friendly bounce and puts in the second one to give us our first score of the game. Evan Young bringing it up for AF. Nowhere to go with it. Finally gets it to Ike Rudder. Number 11, Evan Young pulls up for three, and it is no good. Rebounded by Kale Mickelson.
Great rebound.
Pushes it to Isaac Vaha, who goes in and gets the layup, and he gives a little flex. And you can just feel the emotions here in the building right now. Everyone is just so tense right now. Yeah, go ahead.
Isaac Vaha with the first 3 points of the game, playing very aggressive. My bad.
Neither team playing extremely well this year, but they don't care. This is a big game for both teams. Toby Schmidt driving in, tries to draws the foul, can't quite get the layup.
Throws back the head bob, wins the Oscar, and goes to the line.
That's one way to put it. Jamari Egbert and Preston Bushman will check in for the Vikings after the first free throw. And he gets a lucky roll.
Dang, yeah, that was quite the roll there.
You don't see that very often. On the bench for the Vikings will be Andrew Williams and Daniel Minton. Toby Schmidt rattles in the second one as he puts the first points for AF. Jordan Ross uses the screen, drives in, and they get the foul. Toby wanted to flex, but he got the foul called on him.
Jordan Ross will go to the line for two. Jordan Ross last game had an incredible showing. As the freshman, hit a step back three to send it into overtime as he makes the first free throw.
It was unreal. That's all I could say.
That was fun to be there.
Number 40, Cameron Richardson, will come in for the game for AF for Toby Schmidt. As the second one is good for Jordan Ross.
5-2 Vikings with 6 minutes left here in this first quarter.
AF looks like it is no good, and rebounded by Isaac Vaha.
Yeah. Number 11, Evan Young, kind of put Jamari on skates there.
Oh, tried to poster him. and he was less than an inch from away. And on the other end, that is number 2, Ike Rutter with the layup for AF. Ball moving fast, and a careless turnover there for the Vikings. And Coach Mack is trying to get the refs to look over it.
Yeah, that was a pretty bad pass. You don't see that very often from the young Jordan Ross.
And it looks like it will stay with AF ball. Evan Young bringing it up for AF Caveman. Going on Jamari, gets by him, and there's a reach in before the shot.
Vikings playing very tough defense. Jamari gets a steal.
Oh, and Jamari gets a steal, and the foul called on Evan Young right there. And a little costly turnover there for the AF Cavemen.
A long possession, too.
Looks like number 32, Rome Simpson, will come in for the Cavemen for Evan Young. Jordan Ross will bring it up for the Vikings. Kale goes behind the back. And it looks like it was a big, tight corner there, and it's a jump ball. Will be AF ball.
If you remember last year, they put number 1, Noah Mokiaki, at that time the freshman, on Casey Brown, and kind of locked him up for the first half. Casey still ended up having 20 points, but he definitely made an effect.
Oh, backdoor cut, AF right there. I believe that was a nice play right there to free up, and they have just taken the lead, 6-5. Jordan Ross driving in and gets the layup. That man has special talent, I'm telling you.
He's a special kid, that's for sure.
Jamari Egbert Garden, corner 3 for AF, but it's no good. Rebounded by number 5, Mason Rasmussen of AF. Ike Rutter with the air ball, but the offensive rebound by Cameron Richardson, and he gets the layup.
They'll say it's a pass, but it didn't look like it.
No. And then on the other end, it's another turnover for the Vikings, trying to go quick there, and another costly turnover. I believe that's number 32, Rome Simpson with the layup right there, and it is now to a 10-7 lead for AF. Dylan Jones wide open for 3, and it rims in and out.
In and out there.
Ike Rutter working on Jamari. Oh, Jamari. Oh. Jamari tried to get the block, but the foul is on him. And Mason Rasmussen will be shooting 2.
Wow. That was all ball.
The Vikings are bringing in Andrew Williams and Cal Mickelson. They're subbing in for Jordan Ross and Jamari Egbert. The second one for Mason Rasmussen is good, and they gain a 5-point lead here. A little bit of a slow start there for the Vikings, trying to get back the 5-point deficit. Cam Mickelson up top. trying to find some room. Kicks it to Andrew. Preston Bushman in the corner for 3, and it is good! The first 3 of the game for the Vikings, and they cut the lead to 2. Big 3 in the corner for Preston Bushman right there.
Pleasant Grove still in a man look.
And it looks like a costly pass by Rome Simpson off the fingertips of Mason Rasmussen, and it'll be Vikings ball.
Very sloppy play from both teams here so far in the first.
Yeah, a couple costly turnovers. Andrew Williams up top running the offense. Daniel Mitten in the post. Kicks out to Kale Mickelson for 3. That's no good. And we have an offensive foul, I believe, on. Looks like that is on Dylan Jones.
It's going to be an over-the-back call.
Yep. Nice backdoor cut from Toby Schmidt. And it looks like he stepped out of bounds. As of last year, Toby was Pleasant Grove Vikings, but after this year, after last transfer.
Transferred to AF. And you don't see that very often with rival schools, but it is what it is, I guess.
Andrew Williams brings it up for the Vikings. Andrew up top, driving in, uses the pick and roll, pulls up from mid-range, and it is good. Shooter touch right there, looking like Donovan Mitchell.
Beautiful shot to tie the game up at 12. Minute 25 left.
Toby Schmidt up top for the Cavemen. Driving in Isaac Vaha. Kicks it out, and there's a charge. Too careless right there. And the coach is not going to like it.
Kale Mickelson is the one who drew that charge against one of his friends, Toby Schmidt. It was a perfect charge and gets the fans fired up. Just over a minute here left in this first quarter.
Andrew Williams driving in and gets the layup, and he's got a quick 4 points there for the Vikings to take the lead. Beautiful play from the senior. Evan Young trying to drive in on Andrew. And it looks like we have a carry, another turnover. And it looks like he was a little bit out of control there. And
Dale Nicholson forcing the only other starter from the championship game to make a easy call there for the ref for the carry.
Let's go, Drew. Let's go.
Andrew Williams will bring it up the court with about 35 seconds left in this first quarter. Thanks for tuning in. It is the Vikings are up 14-12. And it looks like we have a tip pass by number 14, Bridger Findlers. Andrew Williams will inbound it. Kale Mickelson. Preston Bushman driving in, pump fakes, tries to get up. It looks like it was blocked by number 5, Mason Rasmussen.
You can't do much when you're going up against a 6'11" player.
Yeah, that one's tough right there.
He had a nice idea, and if he would have been a little bit shorter, it would have gone in.
Yep. Dylan Jones at the top of the key for 3, and it is good. The shooter's going to shoot, and it increases the lead to 5. Evan Young bringing it up quick. Has about 10 seconds left. Vikings in a 2-3 zone, and it is tipped by Dylan Jones and out of bounds.
Vikings really stepping it up here. They're playing great defense.
Looks like Ike Rudder will come into the game for the Cavemen with about 8 seconds left. And that looks like there's a foul on
It's going to be on Isaac Baha.
Yep.
You're going to send the sophomore to the line for 2.
First one for AF is no good. And Jordan Ross will come in for Preston Bushman with about 7.8 seconds left. The second one for AF is good.
Vikings with a 4-point lead.
And Fisher Ingersoll will come in. Jordan Ross gives it to Kale. Kale driving in fast. Loses the ball. Kicks to Isaac Vaha for three. And it's no good off the left side of the rim. And that is the end of the first quarter. The Vikings lead 17-13 here in Pleasant Grove at Valhalla. And man, what an exciting first quarter. What did you see out of the Vikings here early?
I saw some high-paced play, which is really good. And their defense kind of struggling to start out the game, but then they really pulled it together and got a few turnovers when they needed it.
Yeah, only gave up 1 point in those last 3 minutes, so good job there for the Vikings. And then on the other hand, the defending champs, what did you see out of the AF Cavemen?
AF Cavemen, they've kind of struggled shooting from deep. Haven't hit one yet, but their free throw shooting has been very good, but the Vikings have been really struggling sending other teams in line, because they've been very, very good at it.
Yep. Well, thanks for tuning in to this first quarter. It's going to be a lot more exciting, and we'll see you. Back to number 14, Bridger Findlers. Evan Young up top. Fade away, and it's no good. Rebounded by Jordan Ross, the freshman. Andrew Williams in the corner for three, and it's no good, but rebounded by, and it looks like it was initially rebounded by Isaac Vaha, but AF gets over there and gets the jump ball.
Great physicality from both teams so far.
Yeah.
It's a good game.
What are the Vikings in? Like a little bit of a 3-2 press?
Yeah, it looks like a 3-2 with Kale and Vaha underneath. So far, it's working for him.
Yeah. Evan Young pump fakes in the corner to Ike Rutter for three. No good, but he is fouled. Costly foul there for the Vikings.
It's going to be on.
Looks like it was on either Caden Adams or Andrew Williams. Couldn't quite tell. Ref just kind of put up like his hands.
I'm not sure what he was doing, but
maybe a 22. I don't know. The first one for Ike Ryder is good.
That's 3 shots for them. I mean, that's a lot. Can't have that. The second one's good too.
And it looks like Jamari Egbert will come in for Andrew Williams, bringing in a little bit of a height. And earlier in the game, Jamari tried to end number 5's life.
He tried to posterize him. He got so close.
I'm telling you, this crowd would have taken down this whole roof. Just like Michael Jordan, the roof is the ceiling is the roof.
Yeah.
Caden Adams to the lob to Jamari, and that was not working there, and a turnover. And it looks like there's a pushing foul by Kale.
It's going to be on number 5, Mason Rasmussen.
Sorry, yeah, offensive. Excuse me. And the Vikings will regain possession.
They'll take him out of the game, and he's in foul trouble.
Yeah, tough for their big man right there. Tallest player on the team. Caden Adams up top. Him and Jamari working the offense. Jamari drives in. Jump stop, and it is good with the layup.
Beautiful jump stop. Worked to perfection.
AF trying to break this 3-2 zone. Nice pass there.
That's how you do it. That's how you break it. That's how you break it.
Number 40, Cameron Richardson with the easy layup. Jordan Ross spinning. Tough layup, and he gets it to go. Beautiful. Poetry in motion.
I mean, what more can you say about this kid?
Jordan Ross with a near steal. And it turns into a easy mid-range shot there from AF. But on the other hand, McCain Adams driving in, pulls it back out. Jamari kicks it out. Isaac Baha pump fakes, drives in, gets the foul and one. And he gives a little flex.
Which I mean, you can do when you have.
Yeah,
when you can. Baha's got to be one of the most humble kids I've ever met in my life. He has double-digit D1 offers to go play football.
And he might get some for basketball too.
Yeah, he might get some for basketball. And he's so humble about it. It's shocking.
We'll see if he can complete the end one here.
He really is the nicest kid.
As the free throw is good. And it increased the lead to 6 with about 4 minutes and 37 seconds left in this second quarter. Evan Young driving in on Jordan Ross. And nice dish there to number 40, Cameron Richardson. 2 back-to-back layups there for Cameron. And, man, we'll see what they do here. Vikings on defense there.
Evan Young, number 11 for the Cavemen, has really been playing exceptionally well. His ball handling skills are probably the best, right now in the gym. And it's crazy how he can dish, how the court vision.
And on the other end, we have Isaac Baha with the jump hook there. And that was beautiful right there. As it increases the Vikings lead 2-6 with about 4 minutes left. So we have a timeout here. And early into the second quarter, what do you see from the Vikings here to increase their lead to 6?
I'm seeing Isaac Baha.
That's true. Quick 5 points right there.
Yeah. He's been playing so well.
Looks like he's got, I believe, they say 3 points. That's a little bit mistaken because we just saw him score 5. But we'll see if they update it a little.
He's at 10 points.
There we go. Yep, you're right.
And he's playing.
He does have 2 fouls, so that'll be a little. He's got to watch out. But he's really taking the step forward right here tonight in a big rivalry game. As Evan Anderson will take it up for the Cavemen.
Evan
Oh, yeah.
Anderson is
Yeah, not Evan Anderson. Evan
sophomore
Young.
for the Vikings.
Excuse me. Sorry about that. AF trying to break this 3-2 press. Pulls up from mid-range, and that is good. I believe that was Ike Rudder.
That was beautiful.
And on the other end, Isaac working in the low post and has it stolen. Once again by Ike Rudder. Evan Young for 3, and it's no good. Rebounded by Isaac Vaha. Jordan to Kale. Kale drives in, and he's got the easy layup. Nice little kind of push screen right there from Daniel Minton to free up the lane right there for
That was beautiful
Kale.
teamwork.
Evan Young working up top, trying to break this 3-2 press. And a nice shot there for AF. Another mid-range, and they're starting to figure out that soft spot in that D. As that's 3 straight mid-range shots for the Cavemen. Jordan Ross in the corner. Kicks back out to Kale. Kale and Jordan working. Jamari for 3, and it is good. Jamari shooting from deep.
Wow.
And
you know, they're struggling trying to get a shot off, and Jamari's like, okay, if you need me that much space, I'll just take it.
yeah, they're gonna give it to you. Take it. Now the other end, we have a foul, I believe, on. Couldn't quite tell who that was on, but it was on the Vikings. And Preston Bushman will come in for Jamari. And number 5, Mason Rasmussen will come in for Cameron Richardson.
That was a hesitant good.
Evan Young's first free throw is good, no good on the 1-on-1. And Isaac Vaha pulls up for 3, no good off the front rim. Evan Young pushing. He dishes out to Ike Rudder for 3, and it's no good off the front rim, but rebounded by the Cavemen.
Build a house with that, huh?
Vikings playing tight defense.
Jordan Ross up top, guard, and he forces a bad miss there from AF, and Preston Bushman brings it up. Coming in with about minute 20 left in this second quarter. Pressman looking for somewhere to go. Kicks to Daniel Minton. Daniel Minton nowhere to go. Jordan up top, getting the sign from Coach Mack. Just about a minute left here in the second quarter. Jordan using the pick and roll. Trap down low, kicks it back up to Daniel Minton.
There you go, Ross.
Tight defense from AF. But Preston Bushman finds a soft spot and gets the layup.
Wow.
And increases the lead to 9.
What a possession. Like, I mean, that's why they make shot clocks in the NBA and in college.
Yep.
Hey, no.
On the other end, the Cavemen trying to break this 3-2 zone of the Vikings. Evan Young up top, trying to direct the offense. Trying to drive in on up top for 3, and it is no good, way short. And Isaac Vaha with the rebound. Kicks it to Preston Bushman. Jordan Ross has 5 seconds. He drives. He falls down. He kicks it to Isaac Vaha, who pulls up, and it's no good.
It's
And
off
that
the
is
back
the end of the
rim.
first half.
Jack, what are you seeing?
Man, it's been pretty good for the Vikings so far. A little bit of tempo early to get a little bit of a lead, and then Isaac Vaha took over in that second quarter for sure. Went on a little run by himself. And the defense, I think, from that 3-2 zone really helped control that tempo. And, yeah, that's where we are. 35-26 for the Vikings.
They're playing exceptionally well. We'd like to thank our sponsors, which are Rogers and Russells, Murdoch Hyundai, and Lobach Stills. Thank you guys so much for making this possible.
Yeah, for sure. And then we want to thank our broadcast who's helping out. We have Colby here producing, Tanner and Brandon with the stats, and then Hayden Larson on the main camera with Landon Van Overbeek and Braden on the cameras down low, and Matt Holiday with the photos. And so we'd like to thank those guys all. And thanks for tuning in for this first half. We hope you stay tuned for the second half. You're not going to want to miss it. And thanks for tuning in. Welcome back here to this third quarter and second half here in Pleasant Grove. We have the Vikings versus the Cavemen. Pleasant Grove is up 35-26 as we just get underway in this third quarter. Jordan Ross brought it up. Kel Mickelson driving in. A little bit of spin. Andrew Williams dumps it to Daniel Mitten, who can't quite get a layup. And
so close,
yeah.
Just rolls off.
And rebounded by AF. Evan Young up top. Jordan Ross guarding him. Got the clamps. And is no good. Rebounded by Isaac Baha, but has it stolen by Ike Rudder. Toby spins, lays up and misses. Rebounded by Evan Young. And stolen by Daniel Mitten.
Wow.
Isaac Baha pump fakes a couple times and draws the foul. Nice pump fake there to shield the ball and not get the block there and draw the foul.
Kind of scared me there because I thought he was going to go up again when they had two defenders coming. I was like, uh-oh. But good job having the awareness to pump fake again and draw the foul.
But yeah, hey, right there, defense is the offense. That's all I can say.
Yeah, that was like 4 back-to-back-to-back steals.
A little sloppy there, but in the end, we got the foul call drawn on them.
There you go.
And the second one is good. Evan Young will bring it up. Looks like the Vikings are back into a man-to-man. Toby Schmidt down low in the post. Daniel Mitten guarding him. Toby spins, puts it up, draws the foul, but can't quite finish it, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Good defense. Even though he drew the foul, didn't allow him to make the shot.
Yep.
Makes him earn it.
The first one for Toby is no good. In some words, he bricked it. As he sinks the second one. Kel Mickelson brings it up. Andrew driving in, pulls up from mid-range and nails it. Pulled up from about the free throw line, and it was
that move's
nice
really been
shot.
working for him so far.
Oh yeah, that's the second time he's got it to go. Evan Young for 3, and it is good. And correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe that was their first 3-pointer of the game. Daniel Mitten kicks out Jordan Ross for 3 and sinks it. Woo! And he answered right back. Can't let the kid heat up. He will burn you.
Vikings back to a man defense.
Ike Rudder driving in and draws the foul on Andrew Williams.
Is he gonna go to the line for 2?
Yeah, it looks like it. Looks like he was shooting.
Smooth finish. Wow, that looked good.
Looks like Dylan Jones and Preston Bushman will both check in for the Vikings, in for Andrew Williams and Daniel Mitten. The second one is also good as he cuts the lead to, I believe, 7. Excuse me, 8.
It's still gonna be 9.
Kel Mickelson, a little bit of a Euro right there, and he gets it to go. Too good, and he increases the lead to double digits. Ike Rudder driving in. Finds, I believe that was Mason Rasmussen, but he is denied by Isaac Vaha.
Stuff from behind.
And not only was it out, not only was it blocked by Isaac Vaha, but it was out by Mason Rasmussen.
Wow.
That's a double whammy, what I call there. And right in front of the AF bench, and they were like, they're quiet.
Yeah.
And now he's been taken out of the game.
I like that. That was cool.
Looks like Cavemen are bringing a little bit of press, but just like that, it's broken. Isaac Vaha, mid-range, nothing but net. And that increases the lead to 13.
Good math.
Thanks. Took me a sec to realize what it was. Toby Schmidt. Oh, beautiful.
That was good.
The student section wants a foul, but they're not going to get it.
Just take the layup.
Yep. Take what you can get. As looks like it was out of bounds by Toby, and they'll stay Vikings basketball. Cam Mickelson will inbound it. Oh, bad pass there, and it's stolen by Evan Young. And they get the travel.
Wow.
A little bit out of control there.
Moeaki's really had trouble tonight trying to handle the ball off catches, which is weird. He plays tight end for the Cavemen.
Yeah. Two-way player, just like Isaac Vaha. Jordan Ross uses the screen from Isaac. Jab set, drives in. Tough finish. Is batted out, and he just steps out. Ref called it. Fans aren't happy, but it is Caveman ball. Inbounded by Noah Moliaki of the Cavemen. Noah up top. Loses the ball again, and stolen by Isaac Vaha. Kel, he's leading the break, and he pulls it back out smartly. Pressman fakes the pass, drives in, and we have a block. And he'll be at the line for two.
Almost got the and one.
That would have been fancy. Pressman's first one is no good off the back iron. And Jamari Egbert will sub in for Isaac Vaha. Pressman's second shot is good. Increases the lead to 12 for the Vikings. Vikings playing a tough man-to-man defense. But the no switch, and it gives the easy reverse layup for Ike Rudder. Tough screen right there for, I can't remember, couldn't quite tell who that was. Maybe Toby, but it got the screen and freed up Ike Rudder for the layup. Dylan Jones will pull it for three, and it's no good. Rebounded by Noah Moliaki. Cross-court pass. Number 32, Rome Simpson draws the foul on Dylan Jones, blocking foul. And that'll bring in Andrew Williams and Mason Rasmussen.
So you check back in for Ike Rudder.
And on the other hand, Andrew Williams checks in for Jordan Ross. Richard Flinders take it up top. Batted around, and it's picked up by Noah Moliaki, who pulls up, and he misses. Offensive rebound by Mason Rasmussen, but it's no good, and the Vikings rebound it. Dylan Jones driving in. Tough layup, and he gets it to go.
Beautiful move by the sophomore.
Looks like there was a little bit of contact, but they play on. Oh, Jamari glasses him. Dylan Jones leading the break.
Wow.
Preston Bushman to Andrew Williams for 3. In and out. But rebounded by Kale. Kale goes up. No good. Rebounded by Noah Moliaki, and there's a foul. Looks like on Jamari Egbert. Man, if he would have hit that 3, the crowd would have erupted.
Oh, what a block by Jamari Egbert. He got up to send that one off the backboard.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
He got nearly halfway up the glass. I'm telling you, that was beautiful. And it looks like we have a timeout. Man, with about 2 minutes left here in this third quarter, what are you seeing from the Vikings out in this third quarter? Sorry, what are you seeing out of the Vikings here in this third quarter?
They're showing, like, they're really just showing up at this point. Like, that block, along with Isaac Vaha's hustle and his effort to really, you know, get that and one and put the Vikings up.
You can tell they have a little bit of a chip on their shoulder after that championship game. Wanted to come out here and prove that they wanted the rematch, and
they deserved it.
Yep, and they're proving it. And then on the other hand, a little bit of a tough outing for this offense of the Cavemen. What do they need to do here to bounce back? As brings the to Brooks Winterton.
They really need to get their shots going. They haven't done very well shooting from outside, and they really need to improve that.
And I kind of look back to the Riverton game. The Vikings went into like a little bit of a 2-3 zone, and Riverton did a little bit of off-ball screens to set some open threes. And right now, AF hasn't really done much of that. They're just trying to play one-on-one, and you can tell on the scoreboard right now.
You can see a major difference in between, you know, last Tuesday and this Tuesday. It's like night and day. Well, I mean, it was a week, but it's still looking really good.
I think Coach Mack got a little bit into him. Looks like we're starting in a little bit of 2-1-2 zone. Mason Robinson for 3, and it's no good. Rebounded by Dylan Jones. Dylan pushing up court. In the corner to Andrew, to Jamari. He doesn't shoot, and he kicks it back out. A little bit of hesitation that forced him not to shoot it. Preston Bushman drives in and gets a layup with the right hand. And just like that, it is a 14-point game, 50-36 for the Vikings.
Beautiful move by Preston Bushman to power it through. They call him the tank.
Yep. On the other hand, Toby Schmidt gets through a lot of tough contact and gets the layup. Andrew Williams drives in, pulls up, can't quite get the layup. And it's rebounded by Toby Schmidt. And that was hit on Toby's knee.
Oh, wow.
I hate to say it, but we're not playing soccer, we're playing basketball.
I'm not. So it was a mix of a bad pass and a, I don't know what to call it. But Viking basketball.
Yep. Jamari in the corner, driving in, and they call the travel. They call it a lot in the NBA, they call it a lot in junior jazz, and they call it a lot in high school. Evan Young bringing it up for the Cavemen.
Baha using his length to get up there and tip that one out of bounds.
Mason Rasmussen was trying to get into Toby Schmidt, but it was deflected by Isaac Vaha. Isaac Vaha has 15 points. I'm not sure how many rebounds. Looks like 5. So solid game for him right now. Ike Rudder for 3, and it is good. And they needed that big. Jordan Ross bringing it up quick and pulls it back out. Jordan Ross for 3, and it's no good off the left side of the rim. And there's a foul on Jamari Egbert.
Could be a reach in on Jamari Egbert, trying to get that jump ball called.
And it looks like Daniel Minton will come in for Jamari.
Vikings back in a man.
Yep. Jordan Ross got an arc rudder. He goes up layup, but it's no good. Rebounded by Daniel Minton. He's pushing it. Dylan Jones pulls up for 3 at the buzzer, and it is good! What a shot! And they're gonna count it! Wow.
3.
I don't know what he's looking like.
Wow.
Maybe Carmelo Anthony? Maybe LeBron James? I don't know. That was beautiful. As he just gets it before the buzzer. The refs are reviewing it. Dylan Jones
Well,
makes sure.
they don't have anything to
Yeah.
review. They already counted it.
Yeah, you're right. And they're going to let the coach know. And looks like they're going to count it, I believe. I sure hope so, because it looks like he got it off in time.
You kind of felt a change in momentum when Ike Ryder hit that deep 3. And then Dylan Jones comes down and hits a 3 at the buzzer. And I was like, whoa, what is he shooting?
I know, for a second.
I didn't realize like the clock was that low.
My initial reaction was, Coach Mack might murder you. But then I realized the clock, and hey, it paid off.
Well, the coaches have confidence in Dylan. They really believe in his shooting.
Well, I mean, he is probably their best shooter.
Yeah,
as
he's
a sophomore,
incredible.
too. As we're getting ready for the 4th quarter to start. Man, this is exciting. Vikings lead 12, 53-41. And let's hope they can keep it up going in this 4th quarter, keep the momentum. As we are underway, Evan Young bringing it up top. Looking for Noah Moliaki, but he can't get it. Toby Schmidt with the offensive rebound puts it up, and he is fouled as he'll go to the line for 2.
He's done a really good job tonight of drawing fouls.
Yeah.
Get to the line.
Big man right there. Toby Schmidt is 6'4", 200 pounds, and he used it all right there. As the first one is no good, though. The second one, on the other hand, is good and cuts the lead to 11. Jordan Ross, a little bit of a shake. Gets it down to Isaac Baja. He's posting up. He spins, and he gets it to go. Man, what can you do?
Wow, he just took him to class.
He's having one of the best games of the season right now.
He's just scoring at will.
Yep. On the other hand, Evan Young. Oh, and it's no good. But it's rebounded by Toby Schmidt, and he gets the blocking foul and 1. Man, he put a knee up, and I believe that was Dylan Jones that tried to take the charge, but he got kneed right in the gut. As Kel Mickelson will sub in for Daniel Minton. But on the other hand, Isaac Baja, I mean, they're trying to put number 5, Mason Rasmussen on him. He may be taller, but he's not as big.
He's not as strong.
Yeah, not as strong. And Isaac Baja is just using his pure strength.
Yeah, Baja's having a heyday today.
McCaden Adams up top. Trying to drive in. Kicks to Dylan Jones. Dylan Jones pulls up for 3. And it's no good. Rebounded by Evan Young.
A little too strong.
Noah Moliaki tries to go between the legs, and it is out of bounds off of the Caveman. It'll be Vikings ball.
Looks like he's passing it behind his back, which would have been cool if it went to a teammate.
Yep. Instead, it went to his own crowd, his own fan student section. Cam Mickelson. Backdoor cut and by Jordan Ross.
Beautiful steal by Evan Young.
By Evan Young. as he loses control. Rebounded by, picked up by number 14, Bridger Flinders, and there's a foul on the Vikings. Loose ball
called
foul.
on Kale Mickelson. I believe got a little bit of wrist.
Yeah, I believe so. That is just a second foul. So nothing too worried, nothing too major. Bridger looking to get his first one of the one-on-one, and it is good.
Oh, that's right, it's bonus.
Yep.
Silly me.
That right there cuts the lead 2-9. Looking to cut into this deficit.
Other news from around the sports world. Number 3 Duke goes down to Clemson.
Wow. Clemson taking down Virginia earlier this week, and now taking down, I believe, no,
Duke.
excuse me, taking down North Carolina and Duke, the two rivals. Man.
They haven't done that since the 95 season. Anyways, back to Utah County.
Yep.
Baja with the ball.
He pulls up from mid-range in his gun. But I encourage the coach of AF to do something.
Yeah.
Because right now he's burning everyone.
He's just got a smirk on his face. He knows he can do whatever he wants to this caveman defense.
I better see the Michael Jordan shoulder shrug.
Like, I did it, and I'm not even playing.
Yep, that counts. And we have a foul on Andrew Williams.
Looks like he was going to call out of bounds on the caveman.
No, it looks like there was a foul.
Yeah. Well, it looked like the ref was going to call it the other way, and then change his mind.
I wonder why. Just kidding.
Either way, caveman at the line, bonus 1-1. Vikings one more foul to give till double bonus. Oh, I guess it is double bonus now.
Yeah, I guess so.
Jeez,
maybe it was shooting.
I'm
We
all
don't
over the
know.
place.
I think it was shooting, actually. I think that's what the ref was pointing up to the sky. Like, maybe he's going up. I don't know. I may be a ref, but I don't read ref.
It's both of them. And shortens the lead to 8.
Vikings got to be careful. Can't give up this lead. Got to keep the foot down. Pedal on the ground. Cam Mickelson up top. Jordan Ross, pump fakes, drives in. Nice little bit of English, and he gets it to go. Takes the lead back up to 10 into double digits.
He's showing his skills tonight. Everyone's playing well.
Isaac Baja guarding Cameron Richardson. Switches on to number 4, Fisher Ingersoll. Nice fake pass there, but he misses layup, but gets it to go. Cameron Richardson missed the first layup, but gets his own offensive rebound. And
Here's
gets
the
to go.
secret, okay? You
Let's hear it.
purposely miss it so you can get the offensive rebound and add it to your stats.
Stat pattern.
You grab it and you put it back in. Genius.
You see, here's the thing.
Heads up play.
I was listening to a podcast earlier. Joe Ingles was in it, and they were talking about stat patterns. And they were talking, I can't remember who it was, but he was 1 rebound away from a triple-double. He goes in. He's going in for the layup. He misses it on purpose, gets his own rebound, puts it up.
See, that's
There's
what I'm
triple-double.
talking about. Probably Russell Westbrook.
Yes. I mean, this
But-
year, Steven Adams, career highs in rebounds.
Well, obviously.
Coincidence? I think not.
But then again, I mean, you are taking away, 10 rebounds a game, so he's got to do
Yep.
something to step it up.
Yep. Man, what a game. Vikings are up 8 with about 5 minutes left in this fourth quarter. What do the Vikings need to do here to close it out?
They
Ensure
need to
this
stay
win.
consistent. They can't give up this lead. They need to keep running their offense, and they can't let their foot off the pedal. If they do, Cavemen are going to take it back.
Jordan Ross will bring it up for the Vikings. He's to Kel Mickelson. He drives in. Back out to Isaac Baja. Guess what? Guess who? Isaac Baja
Oh,
with
my
the and
goodness.
one. Someone stop him, please.
Oh, there was a Jordan shrug.
Oh, there it is. Yeah, whoop.
I mean, It's a mind thing for Isaac. If he wants to score, he just scores.
Yeah,
It's
not
all
that
mental
hard.
for him.
If I'm Coach Mack, I'm giving it to Isaac Vaha in the high post, and I'm just letting him go to work. Fingers up, and it's just short, but rebounded by Noah Moliaki.
Good, strong rebound.
Football player right there. Evan Young up top. Looks like they're back into a little bit of a 3-2 zone. Vikings. Cross-court pass to Evan Young for 3. No good. Rebounded by Jordan Ross. Preston Bushman up. He shakes.
Oh.
He drives. He pump fakes. Just short. But it is off Preston Bushman. It'll be a caveman ball.
It's a good shake and bake.
Yep. Just couldn't quite get it to go.
Gotta finish.
A little short.
It's all fun and games until you miss a layup.
Yeah. Evan Young will bring it up. We're just under 4 minutes to go. Vikings are up 61-51 here in this fourth quarter. Man, it's been an exciting one. I hope you don't go away, because you're not going to want to miss it. Toby Schmidt down low. Driving down on Preston Bushman. Gives the shoulder. No good, but Noah Moliaki there with the offensive rebound. Put back, and it is.
They'll call it a pass.
Yes, they'll call it a pass, more than likely. Jordan Ross bring it up. And
timeout.
we have a timeout by Coach McAllister.
I was like, that was a pretty soft foul.
Yeah. Man, what a game so far. Vikings got out to a big lead in the third quarter, but slowly the Cavemen are bringing it back, now down to an 8-point game. What have they done in order to kind of keep it back and keep it close?
Give the ball to Isaac Vaha.
Yeah, that's true. That'll do it. And then on the other hand, the Cavemen, what do they got to do to ensure that they come get out here with the comeback win?
Well, they're shooting under 20% from the three, and you can't really do that and win a game.
Yeah, that's hard. Looks like Isaac Vaha here has 21 points. I'm not kidding. 21 points, 5 rebounds. The next leading scorer for the Vikings is Jordan Ross with 11 points.
And then Bushman with 9.
And then the next is Andrew Williams with 6. On the other hand, the Cavemen, their top leading scorer is Ike Rudder with 12 points. And then it goes to Toby Schmidt with 11. And then down to Cameron Richardson with a 10. So, I mean, I'm just showing you right there how dominant Isaac Vaha has been in this game. Man, this has been an exciting one. Ken Mickelson will inbound it for the Vikings. Gets it into Preston Bushman. And we have a foul, and Evan Young is not happy. But it's okay. They only have 4 fouls. They're not even close to the bonus. Preston Bushman up top. Kale driving in. And we have a foul.
I believe it's going to be a blocking foul. No, reach-in foul on number 1, Noah Mokiaki.
Andrew Williams will pull it for 3 on the inbound. And it is good! What a shot of the inbounds. Just, they left him wide open. I mean, if you're going to do it, but he's going to hurt you.
It's deep, too. Didn't even have to think about it. He got the ball, told him
Catch and
to shoot it. Weapon.
Looking like Bojan Bogdanovic. Toby Schmidt down low. Gets back to Noah Moliaki for 3, and he answers right back. Big 3 for the Cavemen right there. Cal directing the offense. Trying to drive in. Kicks it out to Preston Bushman. He shakes. He slips. Isaac Vaha kicks it back out. Preston Bushman drives in, spins, and we have a travel.
Oh, shoot.
Tough one there.
Dang.
Man, I do that all the time in JJS, and they don't call it. But when it matters here, they call it. Maybe it's because I'm always down 30.
It was incredible, though. I mean, it was a good move.
Yeah.
Avoided the charge call, but didn't really matter.
Yeah. Toby Schmidt at the high post. Kicks out number 14, Binger, and is no good. I believe he airballed it. On the other end, Vikings are pushing. Preston Bushman taking it himself. Crazy layup, and he draws the foul.
Sent to the line.
And he'll look to make it back to double-digit score.
Just under 2 here. Vikings up 8, and at the line for 2 is Preston Bushman.
Jamari Egbert is coming in here. He does have 4 fouls, so he's got to be careful. Coming in for Andrew Williams, as the first one is good. And the second one is no good. Rebounded by Noah Moliaki. Ike Rudder up top. They got to go fast. They're down 9 with 1:45 left.
They can't have these long possessions like these if they want to come back. That's not enough time.
They're sure taking their time. Toby Schmidt, and it looks like he was off Preston Bushman.
Just off his left hand.
He didn't like it, but it was called. And we have a timeout by American Fork.
9 points separates these two, except for this time Vikings are on top. Feels kind of nice. Wait, no, feels probably pretty good for the Vikings. So I don't show any bias.
Yep. Correct. We are not biased.
Yeah.
Man, just looking at these stats, once again.
So, according to our stats, which is ran by Tanner Keith and Brandon Ballon.
You're doing an excellent job.
Amazing job from both of them. Isaac Vaha is shooting 90%.
That's insane.
Which is pretty good, if you ask me.
And I just want to let you know, that is equivalent to what Kyrie shot coming back from his injury. Kyrie shot 91%. Kyrie is an all-star. Isaac Vaha shot 90%.
Yeah. Isaac Vaha is clearly an NBA all-star. I'm not sure what they're thinking.
Get the man in the draft right now. Skip out on college.
I don't think he'll do that. You
No.
go free wherever you want.
Yep. But here we go. About 1:27 left in this fourth quarter. AF will inbound. Trying to get into Toby, and it's no good. Stolen by Isaac Vaha. And Jordan Ross smartly dribbles it out. Jamari takes the 3, drives in, and gets stripped, but there's a foul called.
Shoot.
And that'll take him to the line.
I want to see a post riser there.
Yeah, I did too. One of these days, he'll get one.
Shoot. He almost had that one at the very beginning.
Yep.
Oh my gosh.
That would have. I don't know what to say. That would have been
that was kind of
incredible.
Nice.
The first one is good for Jamari, and it pushed it to a 10-point lead. Vikings up 66-56. The second one is no good. Makes 1 of 2. Ike Rudder, left side. Back to Evan Young. Toby Schmidt up top. Behind the back, tried to go on Isaac Vaha. And looks like they have a foul. A little bit of a reach. And he'll go to the line shooting 2.
Up ain't good.
The first one is good for Toby Schmidt. As my friend PJ and I are going back and forth. I give them the L, they give us the ring. I tell them shut up. But in other words, play on. Toby Schmidt gets the second one. He goes 2 for 2. Back to 8-point games.
Kind of hoping it was going to end like that. Same score as the championship game, but
yep.
sadly he had to make that free throw. No one told him.
Man, traitor. Just kidding. We're not biased. And it looks like
no bias.
it looks like he will get the foul with just under a minute to go. Looks like they're going to play the free throw game. Down 8. The first one for Kale is up, and it's no good. Rebounded by Isaac Vaughan. Guess who? And, there's an offensive foul. And the crowd is not happy.
Looks like he was just trying to get the ball there, but called anyways.
Evan Young will inbound it. Noah Moliaki for 3, short. Rebounded by Kale Mickelson. Kale's gonna go and he's gonna pull it out smartly. Nearly loses it. And we have a double dribble.
A double dribble. Well, I've never seen that called before when there's usually when the coach puts his hands together in form of a T, it's a timeout.
And now there's a timeout by AF. To break this down, what happened? It looks like Cam Mickelson driving up, loses a little bit. I guess he double dribbled.
Well,
but at the same time,
it looks like a foul by Noah Moliaki, but that wasn't called. And so there's a double dribble call, but earlier there's a timeout call.
I guess the ref didn't see the timeout.
So
called
the ref on the other side called the timeout, and then the ref over here
called the double dribble.
Double dribble, and I guess
they went
ref
with
had seniority, or
instead of giving the timeout to the Vikings or just taking the double dribble, they instead go to the AF, and AF calls the timeout.
Yeah, so it's very confusing,
but
that's okay.
In the end,
we're here to break it down for you.
Yep.
That's what we're here for.
We're here to just let you know what happened.
We're here to have fun.
Good sportsmanship.
Yeah, thanks for us.
Yeah, special thanks to our crew. Colby, producing.
Colby,
Tanner and Brandon.
Playing Lego Star Wars.
Yep.
Brandon Ballon.
Doing the stats.
Josiah, Hayden, Matt.
All working hard. Man, Braden, doing some video, good footage. Man, what a game. What a crew. And then a special thanks always to Russ Mayo, for making this class possible. It was a big question if we could even have this happen this year, and he stepped up, got enough kids to join, and it's been awesome. Dream come true. Ike Rudder 4-3, no good. Rebounded by Toby Schmidt, and he goes up and draws the foul.
Another foul, goes to the line for 2 with 22 seconds left.
Toby Schmidt's first free throw is no good. And Dylan Jones and Andrew Williams will sub in for Jamari Egbert and Isaac Vaha. The second one for Toby Schmidt is good. Andrew Williams will move it fast. And they're going to try to trap.
And Coach Mack wanted another timeout, but didn't get it.
Man, the refs do not want to give him a timeout. He's got 3. I mean, you got to give it to him eventually.
Yeah.
And Isaac Vaha will come back in for Dylan Jones. Bringing some size down low. Evan Young bringing it up. And looks like there is a foul called there. A lot of, maybe is flopping the
Contact.
word, but
Yeah, well,
maybe a little bit of contact.
He got the contact, but he sold it too. And
Yeah, a little bit of sell, but
that's how you do it.
either way, he's shooting 2.
That's Andrew Williams' force, so he better be careful for the next 12 seconds.
Yep. Can't foul out here. The first one is no good, and he's not happy.
Yeah, it's basically desperation.
Yep. Second one for Evan Young is short. Rebounded by Noah Woliaki, who just throws it up. Rebounded by Jordan Ross. And we have a tie-up, I believe, yep. And it'll be possession arrow does go to the Vikings. Nearly stolen, but looks like it is picked up by the Vikings, and they foul with 1.3 seconds left. I don't know why. But either way, and the first one for Preston Bushman is good. As there is 1 second left. This is near the end of the game. Second one is good. Well, that's it for you. The Vikings win in good fashion. They beat the American Fort Cavemen. And it looks like this final score is 68-59. Man,
And
I'm going to go home
9-point
happy.
win. Yeah.
I'm going home happy.
It's a good one.
Yep, and it's a good win.
Vikings played tough. Isaac Baja finishes with 21 points.
And what a game.
Playing out of his mind.
Want to thank everyone who helped with this production. Thank our sponsors, Murdoch Hyundai, and I believe who was the
Book
other
Sales
two?
and Rogers and Russells.
Yep. Thank you very much. And we'll see you on Friday,
Enjoy
hopefully.
your night.
Against
We
Corner
play
Canyon.
Corner Canyon on Friday night.
Hopefully you
And
tune in.
Yeah, see you then.
Yep.